4:30, state legislators are trying to figure out how to tackle the state police ticket scandal, even as federal investigators continue their investigation. Plus, there is outrage mounting from an advocacy group as New Haven City employee faces allegations of handing over marriage licenses to federal immigration officials. Joining us now to talk about it all is Dan Haar, the senior editor and columnist at Hearst, Connecticut Media. Dan, thanks for being here. What are lawmakers saying about this state police ticket scandal and the investigation?
Well, what they're saying is that with the federal criminal probe, the grand jury investigation, which has now been reported by Hearst and later other people, the state, you might think that you would wait for the state legislature to act. But no, they're saying we're going to go ahead and we're going to make some reforms, chiefly in the way tickets are handled and the management structure, because there's some technology issues that they think that the legislature can straighten out, and there are some management issues that they say they can straighten out. And there's some other things going on. Of course, the Democrats and Republicans don't agree on what happened, and they don't agree on how culpable people were in the state police, but that's another question.
Yeah, and then the switching gears in New Haven, what has the response been to these allegations that a city employee handed marriage licenses over to federal immigration officials?
Well, it's unclear what exactly this person did. This is the clerk or the registrar of vital statistics in New Haven, a woman by the name of Clark, who's now been suspended. And there's an investigation going on, and it's unclear exactly what she handed over to whom. But in 73 out of 215 cases, she alerted federal authorities, apparently, that there might be a problem, because as you know, there are two issues. One is who's in this country unlawfully, and the other is you can't get married for strictly economic reasons, apparently. I just learned this. I didn't know that. I thought anybody could get married for any reason, but apparently you can't just say, we're going to trump the immigration system by getting married. You have to actually, I don't get how you sort that out. I really don't. I think people get married, they get married. But there's some federal, and there may be some state rules that said it was okay for her to do what she did. But in any case, she was asking for birth certificates, and you can't ask for birth certificates if the people getting married have a government-issued ID, such as a passport or a driver's license. So it's all being sorted out, and as you suggested, yes, the activists in New Haven who have many rallies over many things are upset over this and want an apology, and Mayor Elicker is willing to meet with them, and he probably will apologize.
Okay, to be continued. Dan Haar, thanks for being here.
Great to be here.
And Dan Haar writes about politics for Hearst, Connecticut Media. You can read his columns on CTinsider.com, in the New Haven Register, Connecticut Post, Middletown Press, and other local Hearst newspapers.